Hello, welcome back to our Summer Fun educational series. We've talked about so many amazing things like summer essentials and emotional health and gut health. We've even talked about sending the kids back to school healthy. And today I wanted to take some time and talk about the adults, some workplace wellness, right? So I have some notes with my favorite things that I like to use throughout the day when I'm working. I mean, I work from home now, but I did work in the office for many years and in the school district and things. So I know what it's like to do that. And I also know what it's like to sit behind a desk and do some work for a couple hours and maybe 8, 10 hours, right? So I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to take care of yourself physically and emotionally while being in the workplace. Because if we kind of drain ourselves by working all day and then come home, we don't really have the energy to take care of our family or even ourselves, make it to a yoga class or whatever it be that we need to refill. Obviously for me, it's always yoga. I love me some yoga. So one of the first things that I always use every day, and this should be on your desk at your office, is lemon essential oil. So I just filled up my water bottle. I have a big 40-ounce one because I drink a lot of water. And then I will take this and I'll just add 2 to 3 drops right into that. It's stainless steel, so it's safe in there. You can do glass or stainless steel, but lemon's going to do a couple things. So it's going to flush toxins from our body. It's going to support our body to just function at its optimal level, right? We get toxins all day, every day from that Starbucks cup, the waxy layer inside of it, or the plastic that we stored our lunch in, and all those things. So the lemon's going to help to flush that out of our systems. It's also going to uplift our mood and help us stay positive. So it's important to do that, right? We can get a little down and when we're at work or frustrated or we have a deadline to meet. It tastes so good. So it makes me drink more water. Many of us don't drink enough water, right? So we need to make sure that we're drinking enough water. And adding lemon to my water is a way for me to ensure that I do drink enough water. So that's my number one workplace wellness tip: is have your water bottle with you and be adding lemon oil to it. You can also diffuse lemon for a positive, uplifting mood. So if you kind of get a little frustrated or down in the dumps at work, having a little diffuser at your desk, you can get some great little diffusers on Amazon for like 12, $15 that are perfect for your office or your desk. They aren't doing a huge area, so it's nice to just have that small amount. And yeah, lemon is so good. It's such an uplifting scent. So another thing that happens for us at work, right, when we're sitting at computers or stressed or overwhelmed, right, is we feel our shoulders coming up and we get this stress and this strain in this area. I have 2 favorites that I really like for this. So one is Deep Blue Oil or Rub. I don't care which one, whichever works for you. And you just take this, put a drop in your hand, and you rub it into your neck. And it helps just relieve that tension, that strain, that stress you're holding in your neck. Another favorite for me is past tense. So if you have past tense, this is my preference. If you don't have past tense, Deep Blue is awesome. So past tense is a tension blend, and it's a blend of wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary. So it does have a little earthy scent to it, but it's so good. So literally what I do is I just take it and I roll it onto my neck. And then if I have that tension kind of coming up over the top of my head, I dab it right here and run it a little bit across my forehead. That's as much as I put on. You don't need much. It's very powerful. So don't put too much on and then have it be like, hey, it's burning my eyes. It can get like a little sensitive. But I'm telling you, here, I put that on. I like to kind of breathe it in a couple deep breaths and then stretch my neck out a little bit. Some of my favorite stretches to do at work or sitting at the desk are to take my arms out to the sides, and then I just let one ear fall to the shoulder, and I hold it for 20 or 30 seconds, and I come back up, and I go to the other side, 20 or 30 seconds, and I come back up. Then the next one I like to do is look down at my opposite knee. You'll feel that stretch move to the back of your neck, and then you could do that to the other side. And then the last one I really like to do sitting here is I take my hands to my chest, and I pull it down. You're kind of like pulling your clavicles down a little. It's not a big pull, but you put your head back and stretch to the side. You can see it's like tightens up in there. So you could do that to both sides. And I lied, there's one more. I like to take my hands behind my back and clasp them together and kind of open up through my chest. So that's a great one for work. So those are just really simple. I mean, you can do that in 2 minutes at your desk. You start to feel that tension come up into your neck. You're going to put your deep blue or your past tense on, and you're going to do those couple simple stretches. So it just takes a few seconds instead of feeling like, oh, great, I'm going to get a headache and my whole afternoon's going to be ruined. Just feel like you can use these breathing techniques, these stretches, and then use your oils too to just support your body. So that's a must for me for workplace wellness. Another must is wild orange and peppermint, and anybody that has ever used doTERRA knows what I'm talking about. So wild orange and peppermint is like amazing. So you just take these. I don't mind showing you because it's my favorite. You take these and you take a drop of your peppermint. Where is it? There we go, peppermint. You put it in your hand, and then you take a drop of your wild orange, and you put it in your hand. I love the color of the orange. It's such a bright orange, beautiful color. Take your hands over your nose, and you take a couple deep breaths. I like to do 2 or 3, but for the sake of you guys here, hey, Vanessa, how are you over there on Instagram? I rub that into the back of my neck. I've also made a little roller called my Focus Blend that has wild orange and peppermint in it. So I can just take it and roll it on really fast and make it a lot easier to apply if I'm, hey Brayden, if I'm at work. I know you love this combo wild orange and peppermint. It's such a good one. So you can just use the full bottles. You can pop those in your diffuser, or you can use a roller bottle that you made that has it ready to go. So that is my combo that I use for energy, focus, mental clarity, kind of uplifting my mood. Instead of going to that cup of coffee or caffeine, I would turn to that instead. And that's what really works well for me. So an absolute must have for your workplace. Some other things that are good to just have on hand is Digestion, because sometimes we go out to lunch with our coworkers and we try something and it doesn't really settle well in our stomach. And that can be really unfortunate. We don't feel good. We have to get through the rest of the day. So if you take a drop of Digestion and rub that around your belly button, or put in a little bit of water and drink it, or put it under your tongue, it's going to help settle that kind of uneasy stomach. So just good to have if you need it. It might not be something you use every day, but it's nice to have when and if those things come up. And then I use this every single day, whether I'm at work or not. But I use my frankincense. So frankincense is just great for helping settle any overwhelm or any occasional anxious feelings, any stress. And it also helps to relieve tension that we have going in any of our neck or our back or anything like that. So I take frankincense and I go like this. I just take my frankincense bottle and I put a drop right under my tongue. I let it absorb in. It does taste like a tree because it's made from a tree, but you kind of get used to it and it's so good. So this is one I do every day before I get started with my day, but it's also one that I'll use throughout the day if I need it. So just a great one to pair with that past tense or deep blue or even the wild orange or peppermint. And then we need things that are going to calm us down, because sometimes maybe we go into a meeting that gets us a little riled up, or we feel a little overwhelmed after it, and we just need something to like settle us down. So you know how we did that wild orange and peppermint? Another thing I love to do is peppermint and lavender. This combo is great in the diffuser for work, but it's also great in your hands, like I did, and breathing it in, or just simply opening the bottles and breathing them. So that peppermint's going to give you that natural energy, while the lavender is going to settle you down. So it just kind of brings us down, helps us relax. So lavender is great for that, or you can use Balance. Balance is the grounding blend. I put this on my feet every morning before I even get going. But you can take Balance, pop that in the diffuser, or put that on your wrist space and breathe it in, or even put that right over your heart. It feels really good. So just 2 really good calming ones. Lastly, the thing that I really recommend for kind of being your optimal self in the workplace is Lifelong Vitality. If you're not taking Lifelong Vitality, you have to be taking this. It's incredible. They're 30-day money-back guarantee that you're going to feel better. You're going to have the whole food vitamins and minerals that you need. Your fatty acids, fish oils, omegas, your CoQ10, turmeric, pomegranate seed extract, green tea extract, all of these incredible things. These are shown to help with general wellness and vitality, antioxidant DNA protection, energy metabolism, bone health, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin, and nails, eye, brain, and nervous system, liver function, digestive health, lung and respiratory health, all while being gentle on the stomach. So this is going to help you show up to work being your best self, having natural energy, not feeling fatigued, feeling ready to take on your day, and your body needs it. It's awesome. So I take those every single day. So we talked about a lot of different things that we can use for stress, for overwhelm, for tension in our necks and our backs, for digestive issues. Maybe we have that lunch, right? So there's so many different things you can use. The one last thing I'll mention, I totally forgot that I wanted to show you guys this, is Slim and Sassy. For me, computer work sometimes means boredom. Like I'm just kind of like sitting at the computer and I'm like, I want to like snack on things because I'm just sitting here working. So Slim and Sassy helps prevent that. So when you're feeling that like urge to just go to the vending machine and get a random snack because you have time or you want to get out of your desk or something, grab your Slim and Sassy, take a drop in some water and drink it, put it in your water bottle. This is going to help fend off those cravings and just help us not eat just because we're bored, right? So that's a really nice one to have on hand. So hopefully that helps you guys figure out what essential oils you can add into your workplace routine. Really, two of the best ways to get started here is if you don't have your oils, you can get the home essentials or the family essentials, which are both great. They're the top 10 oils, and you can get big bottles or little bottles. They have everything I mentioned except the Wild Orange and the Lifelong Vitality, and you can add on the Slim and Sassy if the sugar cravings are there, past tense if you have the really bad head, like discomfort and things. So you kind of can get started with that baseline and then add on some of those extras. But they're really great places to start. If you have your oils, just start using them at work. A great thing to do is on your next order, get one of the little keychains. doTERRA has a little keychain that holds 8 little vials of oils, and you can, here, I'll show you. No, I don't have it over there anymore. I lied. So it's in my yoga bag, but you can just have this little keychain at your desk or in your purse, so it's not like taking up so much room, or in your briefcase or whatever it be. So hopefully that helps you guys, and I hope you have a fabulous Tuesday off at work. I'll see you guys next week for the next installment of our Summer Fun Educational Series. You have to let me know if you want me to continue with this after August, because I was gonna be done with it, but I'm having so much fun coming here and talking to you guys once a week. I might just keep going. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon.